sugar.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Beautiful left hook. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Punch, counter punch. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. A perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that. There's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter. Good counter punching. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. How about that time counter shot? Straight right just misses. Insane action. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Crawford in that. And there's the bell for round 3. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Fantastic punch. You'd like to see more jabs. They exchange punches. Back and forth they go. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss for that jab. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from...
Talk about Crawford in that last round. Back at it in round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
A perfect counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice exchange here from both men. Going for the KO. It's so obvious. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
It's all offense all the time. Caution being thrown to the wind. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Robinson in that. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That counter punch caught him clean. That punch lands. There's a counter shot. A straight right just misses. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Got him there. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. On to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken...
Sugar Ray is down! We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. There's a scoring blow. That one will count. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Robinson. And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. So much for boxing. This is a fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson. And there's the bell for round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And he just missed with that left jab. Good counter punch. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Not a lot of punch output. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the...
moment, you've completely switched up.
Let's go.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on.
Let's do it.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. Okay, now you let him back into the fight now, right? That's it.
Let's go.
That. What are you doing? Don't worry about that round.
Do your business.
Focus now, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath.